Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at 7 of the best retail POS systems. That's what we're going to be taking a look at here in today's video. What are the best companies and services and software to use for your point of sale systems in your small business? So that's what we're going to be breaking down again here in today's video. If you do want to check out any of the different businesses and softwares mentioned here in today's video, we're going to be leaving links down below in the description box, of course, some of which are affiliate links, which is a great way to help out and support the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the list. Now, before we dive in, I do want to mention, of course, these are not really in any particular order. Of course, what's best for you in your point of sale system or POS system does depend on your business. Of course, we're going to be breaking down what software or which company is best for each of your specific needs. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. So at that top spot, we have Square. Now, Square, hands down, is one of the most popular POS systems, point of sale software, and hardware as well. Of course, not just the software side of things, they do also offer hardware. So a lot of different companies mentioned here in today's video do offer them sort of like a joint bundle. You get the software and hardware in one unit, in one setup with that company. Oftentimes you can start up for free, so Square does have a free version. Of course, a lot of the different companies mentioned in today's video do have free versions as well. You do just need to pay for the hardware for most of them. You can do contactless payments with a lot of them as well. Just bear that in mind, maybe on an iPhone or something like that, if you do want to save money on some of the terminals that you may need for your business. So where does Square fit in terms of who they're best for in terms of the overall retail point of sale system market? I would say that Square is one of the best for smaller retailers. They really cater to those of you who are starting a small business. Maybe you're brand new. You can get started with them completely for free. They do also have a reader for Magstripe as well if you do want to read credit cards as well. So that is a nice aspect. They're really great for beginners, those of you, again, who are maybe just getting started with your business and you need some retail point of sale software. Again, as a retailer, especially if you have a brick and mortar business, then really Square is definitely one of the best to get started with just because they are so simple and easy to use as well. And their suite of products really does have a wide variety of use cases depending on the type of business that you run. Of course, in terms of different business types within retail, that could be clothing and accessories, home goods, furniture, grocery, other types as well. It just depends on what you're selling. Maybe even if you run a beauty salon or something like that, and then maybe you also sell physical products on the side of that as well. So in general, for retail, really selling those physical products, you could do it in person with their readers and, accepting chip cards or contactless payments, as well as selling online. They do also have an ability to set up an e-commerce store with them as well, and then pair it to your brick and mortar business. So you can sell both online and in person with Square. Of course, the pricing of their point of sale systems in terms of the hardware, when it comes to the registers and terminals, that is, of course, subject to change. So make sure you check out each of the different companies' pages just to get the most realistic and up-to-date pricing on their actual point-of-sale hardware. Of course, as well, if they do have a monthly fee on the software, again, Square is free to start, so you're really just paying for that hardware cost up front, and then you do pay a fee on each credit card that is transacted. Those fees do vary depending on the company that you're going with, so of course, be sure to check out those specific fees. In general, a lot of them are fairly similar in terms of the actual credit card processing fees that you're going to face across the different types of point of sale companies. So bear that in mind. A lot of them are very similar. Square's is competitive. Again, most of the companies here in today's video are fairly competitive when it comes to their fees and pricing. Of course, a lot of them do offer volume-based discounts. So the more products that you do sell, the better credit card processing rates that you may get with that company. So that is something worth, considering, at least depending on which one you may want to choose. Again, you can, give them a try, see them out. Again, their first reader is free with Square, their Square reader for Magstripe, as you can see here. So that is really cool. And one of the other benefits as to why, we're mentioning Square first at the top of this video. They are definitely one of the easiest to get started with, one of the best for, again, small business retailers just getting started. They have a wide variety of different equipment, and they're just most popularly used in terms of brick and mortar businesses and starting out with your retail shop. So that's Square. Again, links to all the different companies will be mentioned down below in the description, so feel free to check them out if you're interested in any of the ones mentioned here in today's video. Moving in at number 2, we have Lightspeed. Now, Lightspeed, I will say, is a bit more of almost a beefier, more advanced version of Square. If you are looking to scale your business, I would highly recommend taking a look at Lightspeed. Lightspeed is really one of the best for omni-channel type businesses. Again, if you're selling in multiple different locations, maybe you have a much bigger business, even if you're still a small business, but you have multiple different retail locations, then I would definitely take a look at Lightspeed. They just handle the best in terms of scalability, in terms of what they offer for businesses. And of course, you can have a wide variety of different business types within retail. Of course, the list goes on and on in terms of what types of products that you can sell with them. But in general, I would say Lightspeed definitely is more for advanced businesses. Typically, you can still get started with them as a beginner, but in general, they're more catered to people looking to scale and grow a business much bigger beyond just one location. You can sell, of course, online and in person with them. So, online and offline, within your company, you can manage your inventory and suppliers as well. And you have one unified solution for online and in-person retail. So I would say Lightspeed's definitely another great option in terms of the different retail point-of-sale systems and hardware. Again, they are more catered to people looking to scale. They're a little bit more pricey, just going to say. They definitely are a little more pricey compared to some of the other options. They do have a free trial that you can try with them. But then after that, they do have a monthly fee. Of course, what that is going to depend on your business size and scale. But Lightspeed is another good option. Again, if you're looking to maybe save money as well on those volume-based credit card processing fees, then that's another option that you have with Lightspeed in terms of their pricing there on that. Again, not going into specifics there because it really just depends on your business. You need to talk to them and get the actual, quotes and details for you. But in general, Lightspeed definitely is better for looking to scale and grow maybe a much larger business than maybe those who are just getting started. But Lightspeed's still definitely a really great option for retailers. Again, just because you have everything unified, they really power larger businesses, local businesses looking to scale beyond maybe even just a singular location. Moving in at number 3, we have Shopify. Now, hands down, if you've been on my channel for a while, of course you know that Shopify is definitely one of the best, if not really the best, e-commerce platform for selling those physical products online, but they also do offer point-of-sale systems. Again, with the omni-channel setup for your POS system, hands down, Shopify is definitely the best for in-person retailers who are maybe already selling online with Shopify. So if you already have a Shopify online store, makes a ton of sense if you're transitioning into creating brick and mortar locations to use Shopify for those brick and mortar stores so you can sell in person in addition to your online channels so that you have everything unified and under one dashboard. Just makes the most sense. So you can track everything from your retail locations and your online store. Really, if you already have an online store, that's where Shopify makes the most sense. Again, if you already have a Shopify online store specifically, and you're looking to just expand into in-person, so if you're going the other way around, maybe you don't already have a retail location, you're looking to add a retail location or start selling in person, you already have a Shopify online store, that's who Shopify makes the most sense for when it comes to point-of-sale systems. They are a little bit more expensive, sort of similar to Lightspeed, I would say, in terms of who they're best for. Shopify really is great at handling large volume, large quantity, heavy scale as well, just like Lightspeed as well is. They're not necessarily the greatest or cheapest for beginners who are maybe brand new, just getting started. But if you're already a little bit established, Shopify is definitely one of the best platforms. Again, hands down, they are just the best e-commerce platform, honestly, just because of how much they offer in comparison to a lot of the other platforms. But for selling in person, of course, as you can see here, this is sort of what it looks like. Just giving you a brief little overview from their site in terms of selling in person. You have the little point of sale setups that you can set up. You have your little back office that you're already used to. Maybe if you already have a Shopify online store and you're just adding your POS system and your retail physical location as an additional sales channel to your overall omni-channel based business. So that's where Shopify really definitely shines in terms of those of you guys who maybe, again, already are selling online with Shopify. That just makes the most sense to expand with them and go into Shopify POS and their POS system. They really are great for retail. And hey, even if you're just getting started with a singular store, if you ever want to maybe start with physical and then expand into online in the future, if you have big expansion ideas for online, then Shopify could be a great place to get started with POS. So you already have everything in the Shopify ecosystem, and then it's maybe easier for you to jump to online later on down the road with one of the best online sales channels. So that's worth considering as well. Maybe if you are just brand new with brick and mortar getting started, or maybe if you have multiple locations and you're looking to set up your point of sale systems, maybe even for events, or again, like a single store, as you can see here. Yeah, I would definitely say, Shopify Lightspeed, sort of similar run-of-the-mill in terms of what they offer. But yeah, that's Shopify at the number 3 spot. Again, definitely worth checking them out if you're looking to do online sales in addition to your physical retail location. Moving in at number 4, we have PayPal. Now, PayPal, of course, is one of the best platforms for transferring money, accepting payments, and all that. And maybe you already use PayPal in your business in some capacity. It could make sense to add on their Zettle program, which is the PayPal point of sale systems. Again, through their Zettle program, that is their point of sale hardware that you can use. They do have a free version. Of course, you do just have to pay for the hardware itself. You can do contactless payments with them as well, as you can see. So you can take contactless payments on your phone, and all you would need is the PayPal Zettle app. You don't have any extra fees or hardware. So that is something worth considering if you are looking to save money. Again, maybe if you're already using PayPal in your business, it can make a ton of sense just to add the little Zettle app and start accepting payments in person. You can, of course, also get their card reader or their all-in-one terminal if you do want something a little bit better than maybe just a phone for accepting payments. If you want something, some more hardware, then you can also go with those pieces of hardware as well and really customize your overall point of sale system. Of course, you can also take cash, set up your receipt printers, barcode scanners, cash registers, like I mentioned, and really design your overall PayPal point of sale system that best fits your specific business needs with their different accessories or their ready-made store kits. Again, if you're already using PayPal in your business, it can make a lot of sense just to add on the PayPal POS systems. Again, maybe if you're already sending PayPal invoices in your business and you're looking to add your physical retail location, or maybe if you're even just looking to accept payments in person in credit card processing, then PayPal can be a very simple and easy way to go in terms of using the tap to pay and things like that on certain iPhones. It can just make it your overall setup a lot simpler, a lot easier. Again, if you're looking to save money, PayPal can be a good option. This is great as well if you're a business on the go. If you just want to do things on your phone, then PayPal, their apps are pretty solid for that. So another great point of sale retail location setup software worth looking into for your business. Again, I would recommend them. So moving on, next in this list, we have Ehopper. Now, Ehopper I have mentioned in my list of restaurant and POS system video, just for overall POS systems, free POS systems as well. It's one of the nice things about Ehopper is they are best for small business owners that are on a budget. Again, because the software is free for you to use. Now, you do need your point of sale hardware that you can purchase, whether it be, an Android tablet, PCs, things like that. But it is free credit card processing, so you don't have to pay any credit card processing fees. Additionally, it is free POS software and free payment terminal. So if you do need something a bit more advanced in terms of your overall POS needs, you want to set things up kind of custom, and you want things maybe more like a traditional POS system, maybe not as much of the whole fintech setup that a lot of the other companies I already mentioned have their own proprietary hardware. The nice thing with this, with Ehopper, is that it is free software. You do just have to pay for the hardware itself. So that is something worth considering there. But if you do want maybe more advanced analytics, more advanced business setup, and not being married or tied to a specific software, then Ehopper can be a good option for you, especially just because of the multiple different devices that you can install it on and use it with. Again, maybe if you already have an Android tablet or something like that you want to use it with, you do have a lot more flexibility in terms of the software, and just it's a more advanced business setup, especially for small businesses that really do need maybe a bit more specific needs in terms of the product list, the customer lists. Setting things up, it is free. So you get what you pay for, but it is a good option. Again, just because for small businesses, especially if you are a retail store, then it is a good option, and it is definitely good for those of you who are on a budget. Maybe you don't want to subscribe to a monthly fee. You can get set up with them completely for free. So it is another good option. Again, you do have to pay for that hardware. Moving in, next on this list, we have SumUp. Now, SumUp does have a free version as well, but you do have to pay for the hardware. So it is one of the better free options in this list. Again, you do have to pay for the hardware itself. They do also offer, in addition to their card readers and point of sale systems, they do also offer business accounts and invoicing. So maybe if you do need like a business account, like with a business debit or something like that, SumUp can be a good option for that too. In addition, they do have the printers, the touch screens, and card readers as well to accept payments. They definitely are one of the cheaper options, just as far as the fact that you set up the app and you can use them for free, and you just have to download that, and then all you have to pay for really is just the hardware itself, and then of course your payment processing fees. You're gonna have those payment processing fees across most of the different platforms that you use anyway. So SumUp, another great option. Again, a lot of people do use them as well for their business. Again, the business account is new, as you can see here. So if you do want that in sort of in one little convenient setup, one convenient account, then you can use SumUp. It is another great option for retail point of sale. Moving in, last but not least in this list, we have Clover. Now, Clover really has been around the block for a long time, and for good reason. It's because they are definitely one of the best for maybe larger retail businesses. Those of you who are maybe expanding a bit more, they are a bit more expensive. You do need to contact their sales team as well to build out your specific system and hardware. They do have a fee as well, like a monthly fee, but again, they are catered to larger growing businesses. They've been around the block for a long time, so they do have a lot of experience. A lot of companies that you go into, you're going to see them using Clover. It's just they are very established in the small business marketplace. Again, maybe you don't want something that's a little bit older. It's a little dated sometimes in terms of the software and the hardware. But again, they've been around the block for a long time. So if you want a company that really has the more advanced, detailed sales and analytics, maybe even a bit more advanced and detailed than some of the other software that I mentioned here in this video, then Clover can be a good option for you. If you do really need those specific needs, they will take a look at your business. You can contact their sales team as well, and to help you build out your overall point of sale hardware for your business. Again, they are good if you're a little bit larger. Maybe if you have multiple locations, it can make a lot of sense for you. Again, if you're just a brand new beginner, maybe not necessarily the best just because of cost and things like that. And maybe you want something just a little simpler. Again, they are more advanced, more detailed reporting, better for larger businesses, maybe mid-size, or again, larger. If you're looking to scale and expand, they do have the more detailed analytics, things that you may not necessarily get with some of the other point of sale systems and hardware that are more catered towards beginners or people just getting started. They are definitely catered towards businesses who are looking to scale, grow, and get just a better overall analytics into your business and your point of sale system and hardware that you can get set up with Clover. So that pretty much rounds out this list here for today's video. Guys, these are the best retail point of sale systems. Again, there will be links down below in the description if you want to check out any of the different POS systems, hardware, and software mentioned here in today's video. Again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.